These are the lowest commission Forex brokers in the world in 2025. I'm Noam.
And I'm Justin. We've been comparing Forex brokers for over a decade now, and we've been looking to the latest when it comes to Forex and CFD trading insights.
In this video, we're going to go over the very best Forex brokers with the lowest commissions in the world in 2025. Justin, low commission Forex brokers. This year we've tried to change it up a little bit and we're going to do an analysis based on base currency because it's very easy just to kind of, I guess, throw a blanket over all the brokers in the world to say like, yep, this broker is the broker that has like the lowest commissions. But when you start to break it down by base currency, whether that be USD, whether that's Euro, whether that's AUD, the results are slightly different in each region. So let's start with number one, base currency USD, because that's obviously the most popular.
Sure.
Who was the very best lowest commission Forex broker in the world in 2025?
Okay, so the winner for the USD is Fusion Markets. Now it's really important that I specify this one because this is a really interesting one. There's actually one broker that has slightly lower commission rate of $2 flat. And that's Robo Forex, which is a very lesser known, lesser regulated broker. I'm acknowledging this, but to be honest, their spreads are horrible and they have other fees when you trade. So we've got to look out for the trader of, someone that's looking for the lowest commissions is looking for the lowest fees.
Yep.
That's what they really mean. And, and when it comes to Fusion, their commission rate for the USD is $2.25. So yes, it's very slightly higher from the $2 to $2.25, but their spreads are in the at least 10% of all the brokers. So they have really tight spreads on their raw account, and they don't have these add-on fees. They don't have a depositing fee. They don't have a withdrawal fee. Something like an overnight holding fee is very reasonable. So it's that combination of really low commission rate and one of the lowest spreads gives the lowest fees for the USD. And of course, this is a broker that absolutely can be trusted. They focus on the fact that they are a low-cost broker with ASIC regulation.
Yep. We know them very well.
Exactly, and they just offer the major trading platforms. They, so look, they growing very, very fast between the trading community. Once the work got around, these guys are just offering the lowest fees on the most traded currency pair.
Yep, okay. So that's lowest fee Forex broker, lowest commission Forex broker for USD based currency, Fusion Markets, that's at number one. How about the AUD based currency? Was it the same broker or a different broker for this base currency?
Okay, it's the same broker here. So Fusion Markets. So here's the tip of the day. If you're not going to take anything out of this video, here's a key tip. $2.25 USD if you choose the USD as your base currency. $2.25 AUD if you choose AUD. Now, if you just look at the USD to AUD, the Australian dollar, the poor little Australian battler,
just 64 or 65 cents at the
keeps
moment?
on going down as of the start of 2025. I'm not sure what it will be when you're watching it later in 2025, but generally you are getting the best value of any base currency is if you choose the AUD. Obviously, every Australian trader will choose that, but we do acknowledge that there's a lot of traders in locations such as Africa, etc., which would just choose the USD by default, but maybe consider an AUD account because you are going to get about 30 to 40% lower cost. So that's the tip of the day. And the spreads, of course, when you choose an AUD based currency, remain the same, and all the other facts about Fusion remain the same. This is a broker that offers the major trading platforms. They have lightning fast execution speeds. From memory, it was the third fastest broker in the world. Good customer service, but generally this is a no frills broker. They're only trying to target intermediate to expert traders that are just looking for the lowest cost. So certainly USD, AUD, I'd go Fusion Markets hands down.
Okay, so that's Fusion Markets at 1 for base currency USD. That's Fusion Market at 1 for base currency AUD. Let's have a look at the pound. Who was the best Forex broker that offered the lowest commissions in 2025 in base currency GBP?
Sure. So in this case, we went across with Tickmill. So I want to acknowledge that Tickmill's rate is similar to other brokers such as Gold Markets, and we've acknowledged that. If you look at our commission rate table, you'll see that there's a few different ones offering the £2 mark.
Right. Yep.
Now here's the key difference again, and it's like what I discussed with the USD. Their average spreads, which we monitor every month, we consistently see as lower than Gold Markets, and that's why we choose them. Same goes for Vantage Markets. They also have the same commission rate, so therefore the differentiation when it comes to trading fees is going to be the spread. So very similar to Fusion Markets is the fact that Tickmill is known as having low trading costs. They're a no-frill broker. They're regulated by the FCA in the UK. They, in South Africa, I believe they've got SISEC regulation as well,
Yep.
if memory serves me right. Whereas other brokers that say Gold Markets, they don't have FCA regulation. So we're trying to say, if you're going for the pound, you're probably based in the UK, logically. We recommend having an FCA regulated broker. And since the fact that they've got this low commission rate and then they've got the lower spreads, that's why we recommended Tickmill as a broker for the base currency of the pound.
Okay, we've covered the USD based currency, AUD based currency. We've now just covered the pound. Who is the logical best lowest commission Forex broker for base currency euro?
Okay, and it's going to be Tickmill again. So I know we sound like broken records, but each base currency is getting evaluated based on its merits. And again, there's plenty. They offer €2 per site, so €4 round turn, and that is the equivalent cheapest to several other brokers. So it's not like they're the only ones that offer this commission rate. Same with the pound. It's not like there's other brokers that offer this lowest commission rate. So then we've got to look at the spreads, and the same factors apply. Tickmill have the lowest spreads of these other brokers offering that base currency, and then they have local regulation in Europe, which is a big tick, and then they offer the major trading platforms. So it's these combinations, which is why we're recommending Tickmill again when it comes to the euro.
Okay, so we've covered all the majors. Let's talk about our special mention broker, because we have included one other broker for people that may not necessarily be in the four regions that we've just discussed. Who's that broker?
Okay, so that's IC Markets. So we've just talked about RAW, also known as ECN accounts, but we have to acknowledge that some people are looking for zero commission accounts, where rather than having a commission rate, the fee is baked into the spread. So that's called a standard account. And when it comes to standard account, IC Markets is hands down the winner, and that's the fourth year in a row that IC Markets have had the lowest standard account spreads. So if you're particularly new to trading, newer traders or low volume traders normally choose a standard account. If you're going down an avenue, we'd go for IC Markets, but when it comes to that raw account, we'd go for the other two brokers that we've mentioned.
Okay, so let me just summarize for everyone back at home. The special mention broker, the broker that offers the best standard account globally in 2025 is IC Markets. I think they're our third or fourth best broker in the world in 2025. The broker with the lowest commissions for the euro-based currency was Tickmill. The broker for the lowest commissions with the pound-based currency was Tickmill again. AUD-based currency was Fusion Markets, and again with the USD was also Fusion Markets. They have the same price for a $2.25 USD and $2.25 AUD, which makes them hands down the lowest commission Forex broker in the world in 2025.
And our final note is, if you have the choice of your base currency, so that's say that you're in South Africa and your base currency is a rand and it's not being offered, well then I will go for the AUD, because the $2.25 rate of Fusion, that'd be the equivalent of probably $1.75 or $1.50 USD. You are not going to get a commission rate that low in the world. So definitely Fusion Markets AUD account has the lowest commission account in the world.
Yep. All right, guys, there you have it. Everything you need to know about all the brokers that we've mentioned in this video are in the description down below. You can read a little bit more about each broker on our website, and you can even proceed to direct to the Forex Broker website to sign up if you've seen enough here. If you have any questions or any comments or any suggestions on videos you'd like us to create for you to aid you on your trading journey in 2025, please don't hesitate to leave us a comment in the comment section. Please leave us a thumbs up, subscribe, tell your friends all about us, and thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.